Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. It's my first product from Patrick Ta, so I'm very excited to be trying it. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family, and without further ado guys, here is the video. So guys, today I'm going to be trying out the brand new Major Sculpt Duo from Patrick Ta. He is a celebrity makeup artist. Last year he released some blusher duos which did really well for him, and I was really tempted to try them. They were a kind of cream blush and a powder blush duo in one, but I just didn't feel like I could find the shade for me, so I decided to skip that. But when I saw that he was launching this cream contour powder bronzer duo in 3 shades, light, medium and deep, I felt like I would give it a go. This is $38 US and £35. It comes in 3 shades. She's statuesque, she's sculpted, and she's chiseled. This is available at Sephora, Patrick Ta and Cult Beauty. The news of this came out literally about 4 days after Wayne Goss announced that he was going to be doing a powder and cream sculpting bronzing duo, so I feel like it's going to be the battle of the duos. This is a cream and powder duo. The cream is supposed to be the contour and the powder is supposed to be the bronzer. The shades in the pictures didn't look that rich and deep, but the model that he used, she was quite a rich, deeper skin tone, so I'm hoping that it's going to be good for a lot of people and it's going to kind of span as much of the deeper skin tone category as possible. Same for the medium and same for the fairer ones as well. I'm gonna get into it, and yeah, it says cream formula, buildable coverage, fully pigmented, cruelty-free, gluten-free, luminous finish, long-lasting extended wear, free of sulfates, SLS, SLES, and vegan. A modern way to sculpt the face, a cream and powder contouring duo that effortlessly defines for a beautifully dimensional look. Luminous cream and powder in complementary shades, the lighter cream shade shapes and defines, while talc-free powder finishes with a hint of warmth. Free of parabens and cruelty-free. So he said that he created the cream contour to be more cool and a bit more grey, so you can really create that shadow. And then he said he created the bronzer to add a bit more warmth. He was saying that he felt like so many bronzers and contours out there at the moment were all too orange and too warm, so he wanted to really create that true contour shade. So I'm just going to show you guys the packaging and then I'm going to get into the demo. So that is the packaging. It is a bit fingerprinty, as you probably saw. I wasn't really able to give you a clean slate, but it is a really nice compact. It is all rose gold. I think people have mentioned this already, but when you open it, you just got to be careful because it opens from the top and not from the bottom. So it opens like that, so that's the only thing. The cream contour section has a little flap on it so it doesn't kind of dry out, which is really helpful. And then the powder bronzer as well is really nice. I do feel like the powder bronzer was quite light and I was expecting it to be a bit richer, but comparing it to everything else I've got. I feel like it's quite nice to have this one. It's a bit different. It's quite nice to have this variation. Just not sure how this bronzer is going to work on much deeper skin tones than mine. I feel like the cream contour will work well. It was really smooth. It blended in really nicely. So I'm excited to try it. On this side, guys, I'm going to try it with just the cream contour. And then on this side, I'm going to try it with just the bronzer, and then I'll put them together and see how they go. I don't normally use cream products on with a brush. I normally use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. So this is the Patrick Tar, and this is the Fenty. The Fenty, it's got a bit more pigment, whereas the Patrick Tar one is actually a bit cooler and it is a bit more sheer, a bit more creamy, whereas this one is a bit more matte. It's got a really nice big mirror as well, which is great, and it was a really nice creamy silky consistency. So I'm just going to use a bit of this brush. This is a Zoeva Face Shape brush. So it's definitely already added a bit of shadow, and I haven't used much at all. I'm going to try and see how it builds up. Just stamping it in as he said to do. It's got a really nice sheer consistency, a really nice sheer texture. It's definitely added in that shadow. It's definitely added in a bit of depth and kind of sculpted my face a little bit, and I really didn't have to use much. So yeah, I really like this side. I kind of want to put it on the other side, but I want to show you guys what the bronzer looks like. I'm just using a angled cheek brush. Big difference in the finish. You can definitely see the shadow on this. You can definitely see the dimension that it's added, whereas this is kind of just lifted and bronze slightly. It is quite light. If you're a few shades deeper than me, I'm not really sure how much this is going to show up. Maybe that's not the point. He did say, you know, you're supposed to put the cream and then set it with the powder, but if you do want to be able to wear them separately and just use your bronzer sometimes and just use your contour sometimes, I don't know if this works as a bronzer for much deeper skin tones than mine. I do feel like it's nice. It's very sheer and it does seem quite buildable. So I'm just going to put a bit more cream contour on this side, and then I'm going to set it with the bronzer and see how they look together. This is the bronzer on its own. And then this is the bronzer with the contour underneath. I'm just going to add in a bit of the cream contour just to kind of balance out my cheeks. Really like these together. I love the sculpting of the cream contour. It looked really nice, and it's very sheer, it's very buildable, but it's got enough pigment to actually add that shadow and add that sculpting and dimension to it. The bronzer was very light, but as soon as I put the bronzer on top of the cream contour, they work together so nicely. I really like this. I feel like it's a really nice duo, and it's actually done exactly what I wanted it to do. My only point that I would make is that I'm not sure how rich the bronzer is going to look on a lot of richer skin tones than me, but I do feel like when paired with that cream contour, it looks really nice together. The cream contour that he's created is something I've never felt. It's got a really nice silky consistency to it. It's got a really good staying power. It doesn't have too much slip, but it does just kind of glide on and blend in. So I really like it. I feel like he's done a really good job. My only little bugbears are the packaging. I find that top opening, compact, a bit awkward. Apart from that, I feel like it's really, really nice packaging. The rose gold is very cool, very nice, and I really love the little flap that he gives the cream product as well. It just makes you feel like it's not going to dry out, it's protected. When I was watching all of his reviews, I was really nervous that I should have got his brush, but I don't feel like you need his brush to use it. It's a really intuitive product. It's really, really easy to use that cream contour, and it's kind of made me feel a bit more adventurous. So I really like it. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope you found it interesting. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.